The World Education Portals is a service offered to educational institutes globally. It helps them to offer courses online, especially massive open online courses. It encourages instructors and institutes to share resources and in that way facilitates the development of high-quality online courses. The WEPS activities have been supported by various NSF projects and by Academy of Finland. This report has been prepared in collaboration with Anthony Kelly. I am Mika Seppälä. The current National Science Foundation grant is the second involving George Mason University and Florida State University, Academy of Finland and TEKES. This effort began at the Embassy of Finland in Washington, D.C. in June 2012 under the Science Across Virtual Institutes program at NSF. This material is based upon work supported by the National Science Foundation and by the Academy of Finland. Even though these organizations support this work, any opinions, findings and conclusions or recommendations expressed in this material are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the views of the National Science Foundation nor those of the Academy of Finland. The PI of the NSF projects is Anthony Kelly, professor at George Mason University. I am Mika Seppälä. I am acting as a co-PI of the NSF projects on behalf of Florida State University and as the PI on behalf of the Academy of Finland for the Academy of Finland project. As already noted, the WEPS activities are part of the SAVI collaboration between the United States and Finnish teams. Here is an NSF press release on this work, International Team Targets Innovations in STEM Learning. Coordinator of this activity on the US side is Eric Hamilton from Pepperdine University, and for Finland the coordinator is Jari Multisilta from the University of Helsinki. NSF reports that the US-Finnish collaboration through Science Across Virtual Institutes brings the strengths of each country to bear on improving science, technology, engineering and mathematics education in K-16 classrooms. The SAVI collaboration includes many projects: fun, learning and engagement in games, e-textbook, dynamic digital text, Grow Minds, global cyber tools for improving young learners' reading comprehension, scientific discourse and STEM learning, eager engagement in STEM learning, PDE, studying and supporting productive disciplinary engagement in demanding STEM learning environments across cultures, VIP video inquiry project, STEM learning and teaching with mobile video inquiries and communities, Uncode, uncovering hidden cognitive demands on global learners. All these projects can use WEPS as a platform to perform educational studies and as a laboratory to develop their solutions further. The WEPS team in Helsinki consists of Olga Caprotti, who is the lead WEPS developer responsible for the technology of the system, Dr. Matti Pauna, who is WEPS author, developer and instructor, Dr. Anna Kairema, who is WEPS author and instructor, Mr. Yang Tao Chen, who is WEPS instructor, Dr. Juha Ruokolainen, WEPS instructor, and Mr. Sid Oksala, who is assistant of Dr. Pauna. This is a team at the University of Helsinki. At the Aalto University Business School, Dr. Aspara is developing WEPS courses on marketing. I am Mika Seppälä. I am the PI of this project. I am WEPS author, developer and instructor. The WEPS courses at Aalto, FSU and University of Helsinki include Calculus 1, Calculus 2 in English, offered by the University of Helsinki, Advanced Calculus in English, Logic in English, and then a version of Calculus in Finnish which is called Analysin peruskurssi. All these courses are being offered 3 times a year, fall, spring and summer semesters. Aalto University is developing a course in marketing. FSU is using the WEPS courses of Calculus 1 and Calculus 2 and has also a course on oceanography which is offered for students in Kenya. The WEPS project organized a meeting on big data in education that took place October 24 to 26, 2013 at the University of Helsinki and at the US Embassy in Finland. It was supported by the National Science Foundation, Academy of Finland, University of Helsinki and the US Embassy. Here you see participants of the meeting gathered at a reception at the US Embassy and Ambassador Orek greeting the meeting. This was quite an event. We organized also a press conference of which recording is available at the link given on this slide. This press conference recording can be found by navigating to the meeting through the myweps.com service. Presenters at the press conference were Anthony Kelly, Mika Seppälä, Dragan Gasevich, Chris Sangwan, Xuanbao Wang, William Kelly and Robert Boru. Here you see Dragan Gasevich speaking about the change ahead, which is waiting for all education, especially at the university level. WEPS is an environment for educational research. The goal is to improve online education, to offer individual support to students of massive online courses. WEPS courses currently support a variety of learning styles with advanced assessment. Nobody else does this yet. WEPS is concerned about the phenomena of learning, teaching and authoring. These phenomena are multidimensional. They depend on cognitive skills of students, three-dimensional thinking, oral, visual, motivation, age, ethnicity, sex, mother tongue, handicaps, and preparation as measured by diagnostic testing. The system records student actions, and the student actions form a very big database. In order to make sense of this data, we need to have two-dimensional projections of the data, and we project this data in various ways to 2 dimensions, and we form pictures like this one here, which shows student activity in one particular course. The picture is 2-dimensional, but how it encodes actually more than just 2 dimensions. It encodes also by colors and the size of these dots and so forth, what students do on the courses. The WEPS log data visualization dashboard is work of Olga Caprotti and Matti Pauna. From the static pictures like the one you saw a moment ago, we wish to get into study path recommendations of students. So we have this learning, teaching and authoring phenomena, and we record the log data. We project that into 2 dimensions to understand what students do. But in order to provide recommendations for students that are meaningful, we need to develop student profiling. The developers of student profiling are Don Allen at Texas A&M University, Hannele Niemi, University of Helsinki, David Uttal from Northwestern, colleague Ganley from FSU, Sarah Hart from FSU, Anna Kairema from University of Helsinki, Anthony Kelly from George Mason, and Matti Pauna from University of Helsinki, together with me, Mika Seppälä from University of Helsinki and Florida State University. So we are developing ways to classify students in a meaningful way, and this will give a student profile filter for the log data. For the assessment, the developers of the assessment are Don Allen, Olga Caprotti, Anna Kairema, Matti Pauna, Chris Sangwan. He is from Loughborough, UK. He's the lead developer of WEPS Assessment. He is the principal author of the stack system. I am also developing assessment. So this assessment will inform the recommendation system about student success. So we have a student success filter, and we filter this log data through student profile filter and student success filter, and we get some meaningful recommendations for individual students in a certain student profile. So here you see how students move as the course goes on in the resources, and what do they do with these resources. This kind of automatic recommendations are based on the actions of thousands of students on this course. So the students classify the resources by their own action. And this is somehow objective. We will have the best recommendations for individual students at all times in massive open online courses. This is how the WEPS system supports students, provides individual support to students of massive open online courses. Thank you for your attention.